Hello, 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 and welcome for another re-gig where I try desperately to remember what happened, what really happened. This time it's that band, and we're in Paris at the Palais de Congrès, um, July the 8th, 2003. 2003, busy. For we travelled a lot in 2003. We went to places like exotic places like Minehead, Blackpool, the Lake District, Paris, Las Vegas. 2003 was the year I saw three Eiffel Towers. You're gonna like this. This is a bit of trivia for you. For I saw the Eiffel Tower in Gay Paris, but I also saw Blackpool Tower in Blackpool, which is it not a copy of the Eiffel Tower? They're actually the same. And then I saw Eiffel Tower in Vegas at the is it the what's is it the Paris, or it might, I don't know if it's still there now, but that is an Eiffel Tower. So I got three photographs of three Eiffel Towers. There you go. So not only did I break a world record with Marillion, but I saw three Eiffel Towers that year. This is what happens when you don't have children. You get to do things. You get to go places. So we used to do things, and we went to Paris. It's the first time I'd been there. And we went on the Eurostar on the train. That was nice. I enjoyed that because it didn't involve flying. You don't have to be in big in the airport. You just rock up, sign in, get on the train, and then you get off at the Gare du Nord, and you're in Paris. And then you're trying to figure out where the taxi rank is, and how to give directions to your hotel. The hotel was I mean, this is my experience of Paris. It was during the 2003 heatwave. We were there just before the heatwave hit, but it was really, really warm. And this hotel we were in, the room was very small. There was no air conditioning, and I could barely fit in the shower. It was built for small people, you know. There was a picture. The missus took a picture of me. I wish I could find it. I don't know where it went. Of me trying to fit into this shower. And it's like I was like that. It's a tiny little room, but it was cheap. It was a cheap hotel. We were only there for a couple of days, so it was fun. But we could see the Eiffel Tower from the room. And I remember one night they did the it was the warm up for I think the Bastille Day was coming, and they was testing the lights, and so you could see the Eiffel Tower shimmering in the Paris evening air. Oh, oh, so romantic. The smells, the sights, the tastes. And unfortunately, I wanted to go to the Louvre, and I think it was a Tuesday. That was we had to spare. So we rock up to the Louvre, and it was closed because they close on a Tuesday, and I was really annoyed. Because okay, and we wouldn't have had enough time to go there on Wednesday and get the train back. So that was a thing. That was annoying. But yeah, we had a good time. I got drunk. Those were the days. I'll insert a picture of me having a drink. Use the toilets. They're interesting. It's a hole in the ground. Hole in the ground. But we sat in the Paris, in the Parisian evening air, drinking French beer, not without a care in the world. Those were the days. And it was an experience. I like going places. I just don't like the travelling, and I don't like busy places. So, but Paris was cool because it wasn't. It's not like London. I mean, it's busy, but it's not London busy. And you have to be careful of there are a lot of con artists and people trying to con you out of money and that. A lot of people approaching you, and you have to be very careful out there. So yeah, we rocked up to the gig. On the way there, Mrs. got pooped on by a pigeon. That wasn't very nice. So good job I always carry a spare handkerchief. All gentlemen should always carry a spare handkerchief in there about their person, so you can clean off, you know, your better half. And you know, it was it was all right. It was a good gig. Adrian Belew was there. Pat Mastelotto was there. Trey Gunn was there, but I don't think there was anyone else playing. And if you know the material at the time, it was, well, I'll just go through it. They did Level 5. They opened with that after some horrible bloopy stuff, which was a load of rubbish, simplistic nonsense. So going to Level 5, which comes out of nowhere, hits you in the chest. If you see the Live in Japan DVD, I might link to it. Don't know why I should. Because they're bastards. In the comments, why are they bastards? So yeah, it follows the material from the previous two records. So you go Level 5, Parasite Blues, Construction of Light, Facts of Life, Electric, Power to Believe, Power Circle, which was the highlight of the gig for me. Dinosaur, One Time, Happy with to be what you're happy with, Dangerous Curves, Larks 4, and the Deception of the Thrush. Encores included Power to Believe, Frame by Frame, and then Red. Yeah, it was a very powerful gig. Really enjoyed it. It was the last time that band was relevant, exciting and interesting. After that, boring, dull, pandering to the audience, nostalgic wank. This was vital. This was, you know, this was edge of the seat stuff. This was intense. I came out of that concert. It was one of the best concert experiences that I've ever had. And, you know, and this is why it's kind of sad that things turned out the way that they did. And it was just like, yeah, this was really cool. And I walked back in the cool evening, French evening air. We walked back to the hotel, and it was really, really good. A really good gig, really, really on note. And the sound and the venue. The venue was really cool because it was like this old style kind of theatre venue. Seats were nice and comfortable. The sound was, I remember, being absolutely perfect. Much better than like Shepherd's Bush Empire, or Albert Hall for that matter. And it was just, everything was just right. It just absolutely hit the spot. And yeah, it was good. And there'll never be that good again, because there's no Trey Gunn and there's no Adrian Belew. So yeah, that's when it was vital. That's when, you know, it reached its peak. And again, the audience response was really cool. The audience was really behind it. We had a couple of irritating English people behind us who thought we were French, and this guy was swearing at me, telling me to stand up during the encore of Red. I didn't want to stand up, and I don't believe in standing up at concerts. And he thought I was French. He was also going on about that artist guy, the featured artist, playing Gibson guitars, and I'm thinking, no, he doesn't. He plays Fernandez. That's a Fernandez he's got there. He's going to me, yeah, look, he's got a Gibson. He's played Gibsons for years. I'm going, that's a Fernandez. Oh well. But yeah, good gig, and I'll never see them again. So that's that. And they'll never get a pound of my money again. So that's good. And you should never buy their records. You don't want to get them second hand. eBay, it's a wonderful place. Go to eBay or your favourite second hand record store and buy second hand, and cut the head off the snake. He's got enough money. I mean, crikey, he must be if he's trying to take on David Bowie's estate. Blimey. But anyway, and that's that. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you should know what that is, and that is ta-da!